What's going on, everybody? It's Centurion1307 back once again with some new content. Whether you're a returning subscriber or a new viewer, I thank you and I must show you my appreciation for tuning in. This last week or so has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride for gamers, especially those in the PlayStation camp. The chairman of Sony Worldwide Studios, Shawn Layden, has departed the company somewhat silently and to a little bit of rumored controversy. Shawn Layden was only second in command when it came to what happened at PlayStation. The main person involved is Jim Ryan, the #1 guy in charge of the PlayStation brand. It's starting to be revealed to the public that Jim Ryan and Shawn Layden did not exactly see eye to eye on the direction of the platform. Shawn Layden wasn't the only executive to also leave this week. Sony Interactive Japan Asia president left as well. I would like to say his name, but I would probably butcher it, but it will be linked down below for you to check that departure out as well. It appears just 1 year before a new generation of PlayStation, they are starting to have an entire company restructuring. In the middle of all this restructuring, Jim Ryan made the following statement. The track record of the incumbent platform winning the next time around is not a great one, so the major thrust of my executive energy is to avoid complacency. Developers are now starting to speak out, stating that as a result of all this is the least amount of clarity we've ever had on a new console this close to transition. With third-party developers stating that they're getting a little nervous with how much they're being kept in the dark about the PS5, is starting to give rise to the rumor that not all third-party developers have access to a PS5 dev kit. Now, I do want to point out that this kind of instability and restructuring in a company and its platform has had negative unintended consequences before. Let's use Xbox as an example and go down a very painful trip of memory lane.
Because today, we put you at the center of a new generation in the living room, where your games look and feel like nothing else, where your TV becomes more intelligent, where all of your entertainment comes alive in one place. Entertainment, live and recorded television, sports and movies, TV and entertainment. Ultimate, all-in-one home entertainment system. The one that makes your TV more intelligent and for you and your entertainment to take center stage.
No, there is nothing wrong with the device you're watching this video on, and it is not skipping. That was just Don Matrix, the at the time leader of Xbox, and how many times he said TV and entertainment in his opening speech at the reveal of the Xbox One. And it just got worse more and more as you watch the reveal, as executive after executive came out and had the same TV and entertainment story. This not only mortified the fans of the Xbox platform, which was the leading platform at this point in time, but also completely mortified the developers and those involved in the creation of the Xbox as a gaming console. Phil Spencer, who was not in charge at that time, stated that employees of Microsoft came to him and voiced their unhappiness about the direction that the platform is going, and that all their hard work was for nothing because it's not a gaming console, it's an entertainment device. This and other numerous issues plagued the reveal of the Xbox One, causing Don Matrix to drop out in his position and leave the company just a few short months before the actual launch. This kicked off an entire company restructuring inside Xbox that lasted for a few years. With Phil Spencer standing on top after this restructuring, he was left with a company that was in dire need of help. As a result, he had to make some major decisions and even break a few promises. With making major changes like Play Anywhere causing the phrase PC is Xbox and Xbox is PC You could now play games on both your Xbox and your PC, which started to cloud the exclusive idea. He also wanted to institute crossplay, allowing gamers no matter what platform they're on to be able to play the same game with each other. People stated that he wanted to do this because he needed the support of the other consoles to keep his going. Then he created Game Pass, a service where you could get hundreds of games, including first-party studios, day and date, for a cheap, low monthly price. Again, people stated that this was in response to compete with and compare to PlayStation Now. But sadly, there was no comparison or competition, as Game Pass came out as top dog as the #1 service. With xCloud game streaming now on the horizon, people are once again stating that it is completely pointless to own an Xbox, all because you'll be able to play the exclusives on a PC. Now it appears that PlayStation is following suit in making some of the same changes that were implemented on the Microsoft side. Ironically and coincidentally, these changes were implemented just moments after Shawn Layden leaving and the door wasn't even closed yet. For starters, to be more competitive with Game Pass, the cost of PlayStation Now subscriptions now starts at $9.99 a month. Not to mention, they are now adding very recent first-party studio games into the service temporarily. By adding these first-party studio games, God of War is now essentially a multiplat, as now PlayStation is now PC and PC is now PlayStation. PlayStation is now starting to blur the lines on what exactly is an exclusive. To make this even more interesting, PlayStation has come out and announced that the PS4 crossplay beta is over and available now to all developers. It's going to be interesting to watch as the days go by until next gen. Sony has already started making dramatic changes to their business plan going forward, and I'm very curious to know if there's going to be any other big changes before the reveal of the new consoles. Sony just nonchalantly the other day on October 8th released a simple tweet stating that the PS5 is for sure coming out holiday 2020. Right next to compete directly with the Xbox Scarlet. But are all these changes and future changes before next gen potentially going to alienate their customer base just as it did with the Xbox One? All it takes is one executive who has an idea that nobody agrees with or doesn't know what he's doing to do one change to cause an uproar. Now that Xbox has completely ironed out all their executive issues, it appears as if PlayStation is starting to get some wrinkles of their own. So here we are, my friends, at the end of another thought-provoking video. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day and giving it a look. Please always feel free to leave any criticisms or comments down below. If you're already a subscriber, I thank you for tuning in once again. If you're new to this channel, click the subscribe button down below to see more content like this. Always remember, the positive change in this world starts with you, so no matter what platform you game on, remember to play united and game hard out there. Thanks for watching.